Assassin, and Stainville is going to be in our round-ending kill cam.
There you have it. So we're going to see that one there as Stainville closes it out against Assassin. He knows that he's probably going to be in the middle. Teammate called him out. Stain goes for the challenge. Easy shots there, lines it up, and seals the deal.
Butt shot.
Now EnVy is just running around away from taking game number 2. This is dangerous territory if your team FeaR bucket.
Oh yeah, and let's see what FeaR can do about it. We got Assassin on our screen. If they lose this, they go down 0-2 in our best-of-5 series. Not a way you want to start against EnVyUs. They desperately want to get a S&D win here. Assassin throwing down the trophy systems early on the A side, and he's going to rotate around as the call is made. John spots it. The bomb's trying to come to B as he takes out Stainville.
Yeah, that was actually a very good play there as John, you know, he is such a clutch player and very reliable. He has been on his game, and he's a funny dude and brings a lot of character to the team, in my personal opinion. Many people may not see it, but that's what I love what John brings to Team FeaR. He's just a quality player. And now
he's so young. Yes. He's 17 years old.
It's insane.
A Florida native. And currently we have Rambo on your screen, but it's been all FeaR. Just 2 players left as it's Proofy and JCap up for EnVy. Proofy's going to answer back with a kill on Sharpie. It's going to be a 2-on-3 situation now as JCap is also going to be eyeing players over at B. And Proofy, I like his rotation, gets the bomb, but FeaR was watching. Let's see if he can survive this.
Yep, Proofy is going to be red, full red, but he will heal as he's going to get into an encounter with Assassin there. Assassin's going to win that one, but JCap is going to go for the challenge. He will be able to nail that one. Last one left alive is going to be John.
Oh my goodness. John with the sniper versus JCap with the M8. They're right next to each other, and John pulls out the cap 40 for this one. We're going to round 11, GB.
You know what? I wouldn't have even guessed. With the way that you were talking about FeaR and how gruesome things were looking, I was like,
forgot about online play. I'm so sorry, FeaR.
I mean, you know, it is always said like, oh, online means nothing, yada, yada. But there is a psychological element to it. When you go into a game and the players are like, yeah, we got this, we're confident because we destroyed these people in scrims online. And granted, they may forget that it was online, but they have that confidence. So I do feel online does mean something. But FeaR is the kind of team that when they're at the live event, they know pressure better than anyone.
When your shots hit on land, it's a totally different game. Let's be honest, Golden Boy.
Amazing thing. It feels amazing. Are you kidding me?
We got to pull up the stats real quick. 10-7 is Assassin, 12-6 is JCap. He is the player to watch here on D.
You know, and we said it before in the hardpoint game. You were like, who's one of the players to watch? I said, you know, Dose J and JCap, proven my point exactly. And the point that has been made all weekend long, that JCap is one of the best players in Black Ops 2, hands down. But on the other end, you have John.
And John right now has JCap lit up with his MMS. He's just waiting for the head poke, is going to hit him once, unable to connect on the second shot, and now John, he's got some options here. Top orange is clear. He can make his way up here, try and get the angle, but he is going to be vulnerable, forced to back up. I like this safe play. Moho, he's rotated all around blue. He's checked every corner. I was watching his carrot on the minimap. Stainville's going to pick up the first kill onto John. And down goes Moho. He's caught with his pants down. It's going to be up to Sharpie and Assassin. 19 seconds left on the clock. This is all EnVy unless Sharp can do something huge.
Yep, Sharp is going to creep around the corner here, trying to see if he can find someone. Assassin's going to get into a gunfight. Sharp is going to get taken out on the side. Now it's going to be up to Assassin. He's going to be able to take out one, and that is it. Rambo with the stop there on Assassin. 6-5. EnVy takes game number 2.
Look at the patience from Rambo. FeaR, they waited too long, in my opinion. Moho, he rotated all around the map. Should have made the call out that B is open, and we should have seen some rotation. But FeaR, they're stubborn when they go with their A push. Sometimes it works. This time it didn't. EnVy now up 2-0, and we got to see our final stats. 12-6, like I said, for JCap. 8-6 for Rambo Ray, and Proofy, the captain, at 9-6. All 3 players definitely performing on cargo.
Yeah, and you know, we praised John, and we also praised Sharpie, but you got to give credit to Assassin there. He held it down the best he possibly could for FeaR. But now we're going into a game number 3. It's going to be CTF on raid. The gloves are off, Puckett. This is it right here.
I got to say, there's one player that needs to step up their game.
And who's that?
Assassin.
Really? But he just had a great game.
You gave him some love?
Yeah.
But in the hard point, I didn't see him go off. I need to see Assassin
I agree.
use that M8. His shot was starting to warm up during that SMG. If he goes big on CTF, he is going to be able to clear that way for Moho just to be running laps with these flags on raid. And if he goes big, I think FeaR has a chance of coming all the way back and forth in a Game 5.
Well, here's the thing, right? When it comes down to when it comes down to capture the flag, it's all about cutoffs, right? It's all about cutoffs. It's all about just positioning. It's a very different game in comparison to Hardpoint. This is where I think a player like Assassin would thrive because of the fact that he is
slow and steady, long-range shot is pure.
There's just no question about it, and I think that is what makes Assassin such a great player. But I do agree, and FeaR knows as well. I was actually speaking with them earlier, and they were like, our hardpoint game sucks. We are fully aware of that, and if they are going to end up being forced into a hardpoint matchup, that is going to be a little scary.
Also, we have to look forward to the objective battle between Rambo and then our boy Moho. Both players are going to be running flags. You're also going to see Proofy pick up some flags if he's in the position. I just watched him on Express. Rambo would always be the distraction, and then Proofy would come in, clean up both kills, grab the flag, and run it home. Raid, very similar. If you get the middle clear, you can just run it straight back in under 20 seconds. Yeah,
and, but it is nice to see two players, like we mentioned, the objective play between Rambo and Moho.
Oh, yeah.
Just to cover this real fast, the gravity of it all. These are two objective mastermind players. They make the strategies for their team. That's what makes them so cool, because Rambo, everyone knows that he's the smartest player in Call of Duty, hands down, but people don't give Moho that credit, and he is one of those intelligent players. Maybe Rambo might trump him in a few areas like hardpoint and all that stuff where he really knows how to play the game, but man, I have seen Moho play CTF a lot in my career, and I will tell you, he is definitely a guy to watch in this game.
Yeah, both players, I'm excited to see how they do it. It looks like we're just waiting on one player to join back up. That's Assassin, who's going to get back in our lobby before we start game number 3, capture the flag on raid. Envy, who's your player to watch in terms of the kills?
Well,
who's getting the score streaks this game?
We said JCap a lot of times. We even said Proofy, but Stainville, he's been quiet. He's been quiet. And
not on Hardpoint.
Well, not on Hardpoint, but, in the Search and Destroy game, not a lot of activity coming out of him. I don't even think we really saw much out of him, period. Still very good, but, nonetheless. And I do believe that, going back to the old school rivalry of FeaR, Stainville's right there with him. He is one of the old school players. Knows CTF very, very well.
Oh, yeah.
Very confident player. And when he goes off, it is scary because when I talked with Stain, he said, we expect Proofy, we expect Jordan, or the Jordans, Dosh J, to do amazing. But if Rambo and Stain, he said this, he was like, if me and Rambo go off, we're going to win this game. And right now we're seeing it. We're seeing all 4 members of Envy looking so strong. So that will probably be my pick.
Tweet us your predictions, guys, at Golden Boy, at MLG Puckett. Golden Boy FTW, right?
Yeah, Golden
Sorry,
Boy
I forgot for the win at the end there.
So I have to pay like $1 million for the actual.
Tweet us, who do you think is going to win this game and who is going to take this series? What's the overall score? I'm very curious. Want to get your thoughts. And, man, going into this, I think we're going to see the final score 3-2. 3-1 in favor of Envy.
I noticed I was actually watching you guys on Alpha and on the Alpha stream, and you predict very accurate things. You're very like I think this team's going to win with this score and this player's going to get this much kills.
Precise.
Yeah, you're very precise.
By the way, if you guys missed the VVV match against Killerfish, just go back. I was 100% on with all my predictions.
Oh, Lord.
This time around, probably
right
not.
here.
Let's see what happens, though. We're jumping into the game. It's raid, capture the flag, and I want to be starting things off with Assassin. I said he's the player to watch, not because he's playing poor, but because he is one of the best players in competitive esports when he catches fire. He's got such a solid shot with the AR, especially his M8A1. He's never switched from this gun since the start of Black Ops 2.